What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Quintessential Sports, and we are here celebrating Super Bowl weekend. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take a sip for that. As you can see, I'm getting it started early. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl week is what we all waited for. The best two teams in the league going head to head. This is the matchup that we all wanted to see. A lot of people wanted to see Ravens versus the 49'ers. A lot of people thought it was going to be the Ravens versus the 49'ers because of Lamar getting the MVP and them having the number one seed and home field advantage and looking the best all year and all these different things, even with the whole logo conspiracy with the colors of the logo. All this shit that I was telling people does not matter. What matters is what happens in the playoffs. I was so happy that whole logo conspiracy got wiped out the window because all this woke shit, all this conspiracy shit, all this NFL is rigged shit needed to be shut down. You know what I'm saying? Now we can enjoy our game without y'all trying to fuck up our shit by saying that it's rigged and doesn't matter and the league is going to do this and the league is going to do that. So now that shit is out the window. But guess what? Now they coming back with more conspiracies. It's like no matter what happens, they're going to find a way. See, that's the thing about conspiracy people and people that's woke is that no matter what happens, so no matter what you can do, no matter what you're going to do, they're going to find a way to twist it. They're going to spin it back into a conspiracy theory again. But fuck all that shit. What I tried to tell y'all all year was that the regular season does not matter. All that Baltimore Ravens shit that everybody was talking about does not matter. What matters is what happens in the playoffs. You seen Kansas City go on the road and beat Buffalo and Baltimore back to back, and once again showing y'all why they are the champions and why I told y'all to chill out when they were having their bumps in the road early in the year. Everybody has bumps in the road except Baltimore, and what did that do for them? So here we go. We got the Taylor Swift Bowl. We got the Usher Bowl. We got Usher at halftime. We got Taylor Swift, bringing the media frenzy to the game. It's giving it that extra hype. A lot of people hate it. I love it because it brings attention to the game. It brings excitement. It brings drama. It brings storylines. If this was just, two teams without any drama added to it, it wouldn't be as exciting. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love it. Bring it on. A lot of people don't like the whole Taylor Swift shit. It don't really bother me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when Steph Curry's hitting threes and they keep showing his daddy over there, Dale Curry. They keep showing him every time he hit a three. So it don't bother me at all. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing a lot of kids to the game. My daughter's actually going to watch the Super Bowl with me. Not because she's a Swiftie or anything like that, but just the whole hoopla around it. You know what I'm saying? The kids are trying to figure out what the hoopla is about. She's hearing about Taylor Swift and she's getting caught up in the whole drama of it. And it just so happens that Pat Mahomes looks like her brother. Pat Mahomes looks like my son. So it's just a lot of different elements that have people watching it. Even the youngest kids. This would probably be the most amount of children that will watch the Super Bowl because of Taylor Swift. And that helps the game, that helps viewership, that helps people love the game that we all love, and it helps us be able to watch the game with our families, with our kids together and have some bonding time. So now me and my daughter, we're talking about what we're going to be eating together for the Super Bowl. This is going to be the first Super Bowl I watch with my daughter. Now, she's came in there and watched like other games and things, but but to actually come and watch, the game with me. I'm sure she's going to be on her iPad and stuff. She's going to be doing other shit, but she's looking forward to, the halftime show. She's looking forward to seeing the whole Taylor Swift drama, the fireworks, the singing, just this whole spectacle of it. They're going to really be able to enjoy the excitement of it. It's like, why is this such a big game? Why do people have parties for this shit? Why, who cares? She finally will get to see why we all love this shit so much, and she's looking forward to the food. So that's going to be cool, man. But to get into the game, leave in the comments who y'all got. I still haven't made my pick yet. Now, because y'all know me, if y'all been watching the channel, y'all been watching the videos, I don't pick with my heart. Now, my heart is going with Kansas City. I have been pulling for Mahomes since the first year I saw him. I knew he was going to be incredible. I knew he was going to be the evolution of Tom Brady. He is the evolution of the quarterbacking position. And he's the evolution of the black quarterback, which a lot of people don't consider him as much as a black quarterback because he's a light-skinned black quarterback and he has mixed parents. But, by definition, he is a black man. So technically, you have to put him in that category, and you have to say that he has done a tremendous job representing for that position and taking it to new heights. How long has it been since you wanted to see a black man dominate the NFL like this? He has 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. He's been to the Super Bowl 4 times and he has 2 already. He's only been in the league 5 years. We've been waiting for black quarterbacks to do this kind of magic since Doug Williams did it. You know what I'm saying? We waited for Cam Newton to do it. I told you he wasn't the guy. We wanted Michael Vick to do it. We were hoping he would be the guy. He had the dog fight and shit. We had Russell Wilson got one, but a lot of people don't really consider him black, but technically he is. But Russell Wilson wasn't that guy that took over a game. He wasn't the prototypical quarterback like everybody else was. He was good. He was pretty good, but he wasn't just dynamic black quarterback that we used to, like a Randall Cunningham and like I said, Michael Vick, and we thought a lot of people thought Donovan McNabb would be the guy. I knew he wouldn't be. But yeah, we can go on and on about black quarterbacks that people thought would be the one. And it just so happens that Pat Mahomes is that guy. Now, whether you want to include him in that, you want to see a dark-skinned black quarterback win it, that's on you. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But technically, Mahomes is a black quarterback, and he is kicking ass. So I'm pulling for the brother. And yes, he does look like my son. So, I'm biased with that too. But I just love the way that he's able to pass the ball, run the ball, and just be so smart with it. A lot of times people were saying black quarterbacks weren't smart. A lot of running quarterbacks didn't know how to run with smart decision making, sliding and different things, knowing when to slide, knowing when to get out of bounds. Russell Wilson was probably the best one that I've seen do it. Now, Pat Mahomes has mastered it even more than Russell Wilson because he can get more out of it, and he knows when to pass, when to throw, when to get down, when to fight for the first down, when to slide, when to get out of bounds. It's like every time he runs, he makes the right decision. He doesn't take big hits. He just does it so effortlessly and very strategically and very, very easily. It's like when he runs with the ball, he's going to make the right decision. When he's in the pocket, you pretty much you have 80 to 90% confidence that he's going to make the right throw. His accuracy is phenomenal. He is the prototypical QB that we've all been waiting for many years. When I was pulling for Michael Vick, even though I was a Michael Vick fan, I used to tell people, I'm waiting for the day that we'll have a black quarterback that can master the run and master the pass. I said, when we can get a black quarterback that can do that, he's going to take over the league. He's going to be unstoppable. And now you see in him in Patrick Mahomes. He's the perfect passer and runner. Now, he doesn't run as dynamic as Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, when he gets it together, he will be the evolution of like a Pat Mahomes, because he will be that dynamic runner that can break it at any given moment and be that accurate passer. That's what he needs to master. He needs to be the accurate passer that Pat Mahomes is, and know when to run at the right time. See, I think the last game, he got too much in his own head. He was trying to show the world that he could pass like Pat Mahomes because he knew he was the MVP. And he thought himself out of his own game. He should have been running more. He should have been slashing more. Like, forget what everybody's saying. Go and do what makes you great. Because if he would have ran the ball, he would have opened up the whole field and he would have been able to throw more. So I think he got inside his own head. I think the game plan was messed up. But, you know, that's a learning lesson for him. Until he gets it together, if he ever does, he got to sit back and watch Mahomes do this thing. Mahomes is trying to get number 3 in 4 years. They are considered a dynasty to some people, but this one right here, getting back to back, would definitely make them a dynasty. And for him to come in and have a chance of making them a dynasty in his first 5 years is absolutely insane. We are watching history, something that you've never seen before in your life. That's what makes this game so incredible, this Super Bowl so incredible on the Kansas City side. You also have the whole Travis Kelce thing, of course, with the Taylor Swift thing. But besides that, you have him trying to make his mark as the greatest tight end of all time. If he gets another Super Bowl, it's a good chance that he could retire, first of all, but maybe being able to retire with a back-to-back championship ring, get his 3rd ring, and go out on top as possibly the greatest tight end of all time, with Taylor Swift, the biggest superstar in the world, watching him. It's a hell of a story. It's an amazing thing to watch if it goes down like that. If they lose, then that's another story. You also have Andy Reid, who is getting up there in age. We know he's had some health issues. This could be his last hoorah. If he gets back-to-back championships, I would not be surprised to see him and Kelce retire on top. But at the same token, they could run it back again and try to do a three-peat, because this team right here is not the best Kansas City team we've seen. They are vulnerable, and they still made it back to the Super Bowl. So imagine next year when they add some real receivers like a Mike Evans, some big-time free agent receivers, and they get some more people in the draft, get some more defensive guys on the defensive side of things. They have a chance to get tremendously better next year if they can keep Andy Reid and Travis Kelce. So we'll see. It's a Gronkowski type of situation, and it's going to be interesting. If they lose, it might, give them fuel to want to come back and make up for this loss. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different storylines that we're going to see unfold on that side of things. On the other side, we got San Francisco. Man, this is a San Fran team that looked like they were the Super Bowl favorites for much of this year. They have a lot of weapons. They got Ayuk. They got, man, Purdy is playing lights out. Well, let me take that back. He's been playing the second half lights out. In the clutch, he's been doing his thing. You cannot take nothing away from him. McCaffrey is definitely looking like the best running back in the league for the last few years now. Love watching that dude play. Not too often you see white running backs anymore, so to see him back there doing his thing is pretty awesome to watch. Their defense is pretty good. You know, they look real vulnerable against the run versus Detroit. So that looks like the chink in their armor. But they also have a fullback who can catch the ball. They have George Kittle, who's one of my favorite tight ends in the whole league. And, man, you know, they got a lot of weapons. And, you know, we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to get over the hump. They've been going to the Super Bowl a couple of times and just haven't been able to get over the hump. It's time for their coach to show and prove. It's time for him to win one. You know, he's been the hottest coach in the league. Like his mind. Everybody's been trying to be like him, but he won't get his ultimate respect until he actually wins the Super Bowl. The last couple times, you know, they had Jimmy Garoppolo, so he's been getting some passes on why they didn't win it all. Last year, they were right there, but then Brock Purdy got hurt, you know, so this one right here, this is his moment. This is his time to say, hey, I'm the coach to be reckoned with. I'm the new dog. I'm the big dog. And yes, I am a Super Bowl winner. I have a funny feeling that the 49ers are going to win this game. I'm very hesitant on betting on this game because I could just see a scenario with them winning easily. They definitely have all the weapons to do it. They have the coaching, they have clutch quarterback play, but the only thing I would say that is really hurting them is the ability to stop the run game, and we're going to see what Brock Purdy is really made of. See, because there could be a storyline to be said where it looks like we're watching the evolution of the GOAT with Mahomes, but we might be watching a new GOAT story being reborn with Brock Purdy being Mr. Irrelevant, being a quarterback who's coming off the bench to win a Super Bowl like Tom Brady did. So it's going to be a hell of a matchup. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be one of the best games we've seen in quite a long time. Might be one of the best Super Bowls you've seen, maybe ever. But to give y'all my final prediction, I'm going to just jump out there and say that the Chiefs are going to win 27-23, but I would not be surprised if it's flip-flop the other way around. So enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy the Super Bowl, y'all. It's been a hell of a season. We'll come back and do one final recap of the whole season and of the Super Bowl. And get your chips and your dips and get your brewskis ready because it's on. Until next time, I holla 100.